So I'm gonna give a quick Pro Tools tip regarding routing folders versus doing typical auxiliary channels for buses. So as you know, a lot of times when you have multiple channels that you want, and then of course you want to send them out to a bus, typically what you're doing is you're creating an auxiliary channel, right? Come here, do your aux input, create. So now you have an auxiliary channel that you've added here. So the thing is though, is that it's another channel though. So just like anything else, it's gonna sit there all the time. That aux input is always gonna be there and taking up space. So as you see here, I got quite a few tracks. So taking up a lot of space, I'm scrolling back and forth as I go through. So the beauty of what I'm about to show you, which is actually a routing folder, if you've never selected that option before, similarly to creating an aux input, but instead of doing an aux input, you do a routing folder. Boom. Okay. Stereo. I mean, you can do a mono one if you want, but in this case, I'm using it as a bus. So I'm gonna keep it at stereo. So now, even though your bus structure is the same as far as routing all of your outputs, so you see I'm routing to a bus. This is that submix here, so that's the reverb. I just have it inside the bus just so I can kind of keep everything together, but that's the reverb specific for this artist. But the beauty of now this routing folder is not only do I have all of my processing going on, right? But now I have this little folder icon. Boom. So now you see I've collapsed them all. I mean, and you can hide, sure, but why? If I can easily collapse, let me get rid of this extra one. So now I see I have all these different artists here. Boom, 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 boom. Now I have a really tight, compact working space. So I want to come through and tweak my chorus. I expand that out. Now I'm just adjusting my chorus tracks. Really lovely feature. I'm not saying other DAWs don't have similar. It's not a debate. Just showing a quick Pro Tools tip about routing folders instead of auxiliary inputs. So hopefully this helps, especially if you have large sessions and you find yourself scrolling left to right constantly. Put everything in a routing folder instead. Then you can collapse the groups you're not currently working on, and then only show the groups that you really actually want to do by clicking the little folder button here. Boop, boom, there you go. Ready to work on just my chorus. All right, well, I hope this finds you well, and I hope it helps you out in your future mixing adventures. Appreciate you logging in. Peace.